Senior versus senior. The 2-2. Line drive, base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate, not in time, and Mizzou walks it off. 2.7 to go. Illinois State trails by 1. Kinziger, the freshman for the win, and he hits it! Johnny Kinziger comes up clutch in the final home game of the year. Sarah White, Don Sullivan talked about her at practice. She pushes this team just so hard. You see in the court here at crunch time at the end of set 2. Back set across to let Nikki. Chance here for Mizzou to end it, and they do. DeLaura Getty-Cola with venom and malice. End set 2, 28-26. It's a gorgeous afternoon for a Sunday series finale in Columbia, Missouri at Taylor Stadium, where the Mizzou Tigers taking on the Florida Gators. And, well, Mizzou has already won the series, taking the first 2 games, and they are looking to complete the sweep. They have not swept Florida in these 2 programs' histories. That could change with a win today. But the task is tall because the man on the mound for Florida, consensus All-American from a year ago, the preseason 2-way player of the year. What a game we should have in store. Max Thoma alongside Nate Gatter. And for this Mizzou team, they've won the first 2 in this series, both by 1 run, including the walk-off in 11 innings back on Friday. It's been all about the pitching, Nate. They've only allowed 4 runs so far over the first couple of games. One of the best free throw shooters, not only in the SEC, but in the country. She had a streak of 29 makes in a row for the charity stripe last year. Rattles around, gets that friendly roll though, stays in. 27 in a row now for her this year. And the longest stretch before her 29 in a row that came last season, well, it was your 25 in a row back in 2019.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was a stat that I had, honestly. I just found out today.
It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon for college volleyball here at the Hearn Center in Columbia, Missouri. It's a big cat battle. Only Tigers allowed as number 24 Auburn takes on Missouri. Max Thoma alongside Riley Roller here on a Sunday afternoon. Good matchup. Auburn coming off a tough loss on Wednesday against Kentucky. Mizzou, this is their 4th match in a row at home. They've won the first 3. Can we also note that you got the final kill on Friday, you got the final kill of set 1 today, set 2 as well, and then the ace to cap the match.
That was awesome. I know. I love that my teammates trust me to put the ball down when it needs to happen.
So for this team, this is such a massive stretch, right? Today was match 4 in a row at home. You've won all 4 of them, and now your final home game of the year next week versus Florida. How much confidence does this group have right now?
We are so confident. I am sure that we are going to take them, and I'm sure that we are going to come out here fighting. And I trust every single one of us on this team.
We talked a lot tonight about how good you were versus Auburn back in October. Well, you were even better. We're seeing the numbers right now. Double-double today, 18 kills. 441 you hit, you had 10 dings. That doesn't show that you also had 4 aces. Is it a Tiger thing? What about Auburn brings out the best in you?
It must be. I think it has to be a Tiger versus Tiger thing.
6 straight Ks and a beautiful pitch to start the at-bat to Davis Diaz. One of the best bats in this lineup. On base at team high 22 straight games, 11-game hitting streak. Got 18 hits in his last 11 games. Not to mention, 1, 2, 3, and 4. You go Bradfield, Diaz, Shrek, Bolger. These are guys who all draw more walks than they do strikeouts. And that really just sets the tone. And you can put up a crooked number fast when you're drawing that many free passes and then giving the baton over to the middle of the order.
To be a good hitter in this league, in any league, you got to know the zone. If you don't know where the ball is when it's being thrown, you're in big trouble.
Head of the count here. And 3-1. So during the 12-game winning streak, Diaz has drawn 14 walks. And there's number 15.
You talked it into existence, Max.
So we still haven't seen a ball in play since the last batter of the first inning against Lunsford. Diaz so patient up there at the plate. On base percentage in SEC play, entry today was .511. And now you get a guy aboard for their slugger, the Duke transfer, to the grad student from Duke, and R.J. Schreck.
I guess he is loving the Vanderbilt confines with 7 jimmies already. Jimmy is a home run, Max.
A Jimmy check.
Yeah, there we go.
31 ribbies, hitting .412 in conference play. 4 long balls in 9 games. Played for a while in the ACC. You know, talked to a couple of former teammates of his yesterday, and the way that they described Schreck, the former walk-on at Duke, a guy who got a spot on the roster really as a bullpen catcher, a guy who hadn't been catching ever in his life, gets a spot on. The thing they all emphasized, this guy works his tail off, and that's how you become such a successful player at a Duke program. And then Vandy taking, you know, a guy who's a grad student, not something they do all the time. Tim Corbin talked about how, you know, he's looking for the kind of character to join a team. If you're going to join Vandy and potentially take a starting job from somebody, you're going to be a person of sound character, because he loves to have these young guys grow and develop and then earn their spot on the field. Not have somebody come in and take it, but Schreck has done that and run with it.
He was explaining, you're exactly right, Max, and the word was protection. He wants to protect his program. He's not bringing anybody off the street. He wants to make sure that they're bought into what they're doing, because, quite frankly, it has worked for a long time.
Hitters count for Schreck, who takes one downstairs, and all of a sudden a leadoff walk, and now a 3-0 count to the powerful lefty. And I should say Corbin has known Schreck for a long time. You know, this is a guy he's scouted. He's a Harvard-Westlake guy, grew up in L.A. That's his school, as good as they come in high school baseball. Back-to-back walks, 2 aboard for Jake Bolger. Only 1 ball put in play so far in this inning. Payoff on the way, and what a job from Jacob Petey. Pulls the rabbit out of his hat. Bags packed, nobody out. And the veteran, the grad transfer, gets out of the inning. Line drive up the middle, base hit, tie game. Daniels is digging for second and in there with a game-tying double. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Curtis sends one out to shallow center, and it's down for a hit. For the first time ever, Mizzou sweeps Florida, and they do so in walk-off fashion. And this was really a dynasty in the OVC in the 90s, as that is rocketed deep out towards center field, and Simo's on the board first. Paige Hallowell with her 7th home run of the season. Pulled the homer. On the ground, fair ball up the third baseline. Mizzou takes the lead. Crenshaw into second, and by second, sliding into third. Auburn's taking 2 points in a row. They pulled within 1. But there it is. Jordan Iliff, how about it? She has gotten the kill now to finish off 3 straight sets. Finished the match on Friday. She finishes set 1, and now set 2 here today as Mizzou's got it going. Jordan Iliff, TCOB, taking care of business. Jordan Iliff, who's got 18 kills, 3 aces, 10 digs, working on another double-double, and an ace will end it. Mizzou wins their 4th in a row. At the game's couple of corners so far, too. Brockman will volley this up ahead. Reyes, deked his man, gets over the top. Reyes with the shot! Oh, a scintillating strike. Rui Reyes with his 3rd goal of the year. And he vaults UIC into an early lead. Neither team able to extend any kind of a lead here in the 4th quarter. Only 4 minutes left. It's going by quick. Haven't had many whistles. Puckett, can she hit again? Left it short on the front of the rim. Kicked around at a jump ball. And it'll go to the home team. There's our media break. What a thriller we have down the stretch here. Missouri's outscored Tennessee by 5 in the 4th. They lead by 1. Their veterans getting it done. Haley Frank and Jayla Kelly leading the way on both ends. Sarah Puckett keeping Tennessee in it, but the Tigers lead by 1. Asmund Franklin cuts the deficit in half. The veteran transfer from Missouri State. Mizzou is trying their absolute best to keep that ball out of the lane. A couple of fouls and then an easy bucket. Tigers lead by 2. Less than 90 seconds to go. Frank, and she's got a new season high. again. She's got a game-high 26. Jones looking for O'Connor inside. Good front from Banks. Shot clock at 5 now. Pickett going to work. Baseline. Jay, it's up and money.